Meanwhile, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has warned that there are 120 days allocated by President Ruto to the task force mandated to facilitate compensation for victims of protest-related violence since 2017 is far too short to complete all the necessary procedures. The state-sponsored commission has accused the government of being the chief violator of human rights, despite being mandated by the Constitution to protect Kenyans. Victor Ngaruya has the details.
The report titled The Right to Defend Rights, which is an assessment of the protection of human rights defenders in the country for the year 2020 to 2022, indicates the state as the biggest impediment to a safe and enabling environment for human rights defenders.
On paper, Kenyan Constitution and its ratification of international treaties create a strong foundation for human rights. However, in practice, the defenders still face threats, intimidation, arbitrary arrest, and in some cases, violence.
According to the report, violations against human rights defenders remain a serious concern. The report indicates that violations against human rights defenders are as follows: 4 cases of killings in the year 2021 and 3 cases in 2022. And forced disappearances were 2 cases in 2020, and arbitrary detentions were highest in 2020 with 96 cases. The Commission says that President William Ruto's plan to compensate victims addresses only one aspect of reparations. It also warns that the 120 days allocated to the compensation task force is too short to ensure a credible process.
That we don't lack the laws.
We need to do proper profiling, we need to do proper reaching out, we need to do public participation, we need to, there's a lot that needs to be done within the 120 days. So we risk really not getting it right. But I think for the Commission, what we are asking for is we need to broaden this beyond compensation.
The Commission is accusing the state of failing to protect the rights of its citizens.
The state is also apparently the greatest violator. So greatest violator when it comes to provision of services, greatest violator when it comes to sharing of resources, greatest violator in terms of corruption and all that.
Transactional conditions.
In addition, KNCHR now recommends that the country ratifies the International Convention for the Protection of All Persons from Enforced Disappearance and other optional protocols, alongside investigations and prosecutions of misconduct against defenders. Victor Ngaruya, NTV.